This is Sticky Hamster, your humble host, and tonight we are going to be playing some 7 Days to Die. We are continuing our long Let's Play. This is Alpha 13.3, Build 5 of the game. And once again, my name is Sticky Hamster on Twitch.tv, and my YouTube name is I Am Sticky Hamster. I always appreciate it when you guys subscribe, follow, comment, and rate my videos. And let's go ahead and get started. By the way, I'm not sure, but did I mention this is the 21st video? And this video will either be anywhere between a half hour and an hour long. Sometimes I go longer, but I want to try to break it up into chunks so you guys can enjoy it in little episodes. I always appreciate it. I'm going to turn that off so you don't hear me say everything twice. So yes, this is episode 21. I'm playing the game on default difficulty settings. Solo play, so nobody's helping me, and I'm not tweaking anything to make it easier for me. If you watch the earlier videos, you'll see that I'm dying a huge amount, and I'm still dying a bunch, but I'm getting used to the new melee system and stuff. The game is buggy, but it's still 7 Days to Die. It's still a good game. The Fun Pimps are a great development team. Shout out to Joel Hunick out there if you happen to be watching. I would love to interview you sometime on a video. Now it's getting to be nighttime, and the last thing we do is we ran around this house and put up some torches. We are going to boogie back to our current house. So we have to go a little northeast here. We might get caught outside during part of the night. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our surplus stuff, put it in the house in case we die and lose it. And then, in fact, there's a zombie right there. Let's go ahead and conk that zombie out. As I was saying, we are going to go ahead and get to the house, drop off our excess stuff, and then we will gather resources in the general area of the house. We won't stray too far from the house in case we get killed. We currently are using as our house or base the back of an abandoned gun store. We have it slightly barricaded. We haven't put a lot of effort into making it highly defensible because this, after all, is going to be a temporary place to stay. Right now, the mode that I'm in is level up, get stronger, gather resources. The main thing that we need are lots and lots of skill books. And we're going to have to do a little bit of long-range adventuring and either find the big city or find a bookstore somewhere. The other thing that we could do at night is I could go ahead and climb down in here and dig sand for mining gains, but not going to do too much of that. Don't want to have too many resources on me while I'm out here. In case I die in the middle of the night. So I'll put some stuff away. Still getting used to the splitting stacks. Holding control and right-clicking and dragging just feels really super awkward to me. But, oh well, that's the way it is. And I'll take about 60 arrows with me. And one yucca drink in case I get thirsty. In fact, what I can do right now is I want to eat until I'm full. When you're close to full, you have a chance of having your wellness go up, and that's always a good thing. I got some of these yucca fruity to scarf on. When I first started playing Alpha 13, I was pretty hateful of it, because I was so used to the old crafting system and stuff, but they have been improving it a little bit here and there, and I've actually started to enjoy it. You can tell when I'm really having a good time. In those first couple videos, I was... Wow, we got a zombie already. Wow. I think I might just go ahead and use this little box over here as my night deposit box. Some tallow and a can of food. Oh yeah, I want to have more than 13 torches with me. We get about 50 of them. Can I use a shiv on a zombie corpse? Looks like you don't get anything for it, so oh well. Shivs are now used as a tool to harvest more meat, feather, hides, etc., from critters that you killed. They're also an edged weapon. So, looking for torches. If I have to, I'll make some. Yeah, let's make 100 torches. There we go. And I'll make those in the background while I do stuff. That's one thing I do like. I miss the grid. I like the crafting grid. And this Alpha 13 has probably been the biggest patch that the Fun Pimps have had. Okay, now with that sound, that means the zombies will run. I mentioned about that I wanted to eat until I was full, so let's do that. Get up to 100%. I have a chance of my wellness going up, maximum wellness. There we go. And now I'll just put those away. I don't mind spreading my torches out. Skill in miscellaneous crafting, now level 25. go. Always grab the aloe vera plants. Always grab the yucca right here. Chop the trees down when you can. Trees, I mean the cacti. They're like desert trees, man. They'll give you lots of plant fragments and they'll give you more food. As long as you got empty bottles and willing to search for stuff, you won't starve to death in the desert. In fact, you can flourish out here. I should go ahead and let my stamina replenish here for a second. And I can also crouch walk. That would have me be a little bit less visible to zombies. Goldenrod is a lot more rare than it used to be. I wonder if you can still cultivate it. Let me see if I can break this into seeds. Recipes. Yes, I can. I should probably just replant this then. But I'm not even sure at this point if you can plant it out in the desert naturally, or if I'd have to get a hoe. So I should check into that. And these iron fragments that I picked up, I'm going to scrap that to little chunks of iron for using here. If any developer out there is listening, or anybody that wants to post on the forums a suggestion, I would kind of like it if the Fun Pimps would let us customize what we have appear in the lower left of the screen. Like, for example, I would always like to know what my current food and hydration meter is. Instead of having to go like this and press I, or where is it? Where do you have to go for that? You gotta go over here. You gotta open up your character window, and then you see your food is 96, your water's 100, so I know I have to eat another one of these things. If you want to keep those at 100. And since it's completely dark, I will throw a torch down there. Light up the world, man. And once I get a really big surplus of food going... Oh, in the desert it's easy to stay alive and be sustained. It's not so easy to get a big surplus of food unless you start farming and stuff. And the next time I get some grain like corn and stuff, corn, potatoes, etc., I do need to start a farm. And I should probably go ahead and find out where the edge of the biome is and start a farm over there. We can make our way over towards where we died that last time. We didn't have much on us to pick up. But you can see the green icon on the compass. That right there is where my previous death was in my backpack. By the way, if you're watching out there, please say hi. And also, if you're not logged into twitch.tv, please do me the favor of logging into twitch.tv. Turn on those cookies. Turn off that ad block software, at least for a little while for me. I'm trying to become a full-time internet content provider. YouTube, Twitch, etc. By the way, one thing I would like to recommend to everybody out there, I noticed that a game that I really like is on sale. I've played it a lot, I've even streamed it a little bit, and I even put up one YouTube video of it called Gas Guzzlers Extreme. If you go to the Bundle Stars website, the Gas Guzzlers Extreme gold package, I believe is something like 75% off. And so, in my opinion, that's a must-buy. Let's encourage those developers. Let's go ahead and I don't mind scattering torches everywhere. And by the way, even though this is not realistic, torches last forever. I will not be surprised if eventually they change the rules of the game to where eventually torches will burn out. But if you have extra torches, you can't hurt to light up the area. And it's dark. I know we can't see much of anything right now unless we go like this. We are crouch walking to avoid detecting zombies. Oddly enough, they can't see the fire. And if you're standing, they can sense you better, but to the best of my knowledge, they cannot sense fire at all. The biggest annoyance in the game right now, other than the various bugs, are the zombie dogs. Are still OP. They're still like near impossible to get away from. Let's go ahead and chop this. Got some cacti over here. I've been cutting down a lot of cacti near the house. Any torches around here? Okay, I'll just slap one down. Gotta be careful not to get too close. In this game, it's hard to see how far you are away from things. About 3:30 in the morning in game, so sun will be coming up a little soon. Nighttime's almost over. We will venture quite far away from the house during the day. Uncover a bunch of the map. Look for some more goodies. I have a miner's helmet, so I could wear that for light all the time. But the problem is I don't like to wear it. Right now I'm in a situation where I can't repair it because I don't have a forge made yet, and I don't have a bunch of forged iron. They took iron ingots out of the game. Forged iron is now the quote-unquote iron ingot. Extraction tool is now level 58. Cool. Slap this down here. And I love that when you gather stuff, it just automatically picks the stuff up for you while you're harvesting, so you don't have to pick up the stuff. That does save you some hassle. So, a lot of the changes in Alpha 13 are great. Some of them are super annoying, though. once you if you play Alpha 13 at first and it's really frustrating you, give it a little time. They are working on the bugs. And I would recommend just don't be frustrated with dying. Run around and gather materials and don't worry about dying. Maybe make a box every once in a while and put a box out on the ground. And I would say make it a priority to find a surface deposit of coal so you can start getting torches, because that makes the night a little bit more fun once you can see better. So make sure that we're full now. Okay, we're at 89% food. Get into it full again. $97, 100. We're getting too close to those cacti. And you think I'm wasting my time by picking up these plant fragments? No, you're always going to be using lots and lots of plant fragments, so you'll be making them into clothing and be doing all kinds of stuff with them. So, you never have enough. Here's a nice big rock to break. Got a weird shaped rock too. Maybe I can climb up here. I went ahead and muted the microphone just a moment to talk to a family member, and right at that time, boom, the zombies had to come. We're close to home, though, and so I can go ahead and get my stuff. Now, first thing you're gonna do, exercise due diligence so it's gonna be easy for you to find your corpse. Spawn on my bedroll and crouch. Before I do anything else, go over here, since I did have some resources on me. By the way, this is close to home, but I really want you to get into the habit of doing this, especially when you're venturing far away where you might not find the spot. So I would go ahead and do this. This is just my recommendation. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. Slap a quick waypoint there. Okay? Right on top of it. Because what happens is if you have anything else in your pack, if you're going towards that to recover it, and you pick something else up, then you lose all that. Sorry about that, I'm back. Just was asking for someone to grab me a drink. Okay, so it's morning. That sound, that musical tone meant that the zombies have now slowed down. And I'm fairly confident we'll be able to go over there and get our corpse back without having to worry about too much about stuff. By the way, one of the bugs in the game that I've noticed is backpacks are more easily falling and breaking. So don't be too frustrated if you lose everything, you know. Don't get too attached to anything. See, I was standing up on the ledge, Here's a zombie here. I think I'm gonna go and punch him out. There we go. And athletics is now level 30. What I was saying, let me loot here real quick. One thing that I was saying though about backpacks is, like, for example, since stuff was like sitting up on here on the ledge, I've been noticing sometimes things will fall and your backpack will break when you die and you'll lose everything. So if that happens, trying to be too ticked off and maybe mention something in the forums that the Fun Pimps need to fix that. And they definitely need to fix that in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna grab my bow now. And my good axe. I'll just grab the bow for right now. And archery is harder now. It's pretty obvious, I guess, but archery is definitely harder now. And I think it's kind of cool that the zombies sometimes get up and come after you. There we go. I'm going to try a shiv on an unsearched zombie. I don't think it'll do anything, though. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Now, what do I want to accomplish right now? I want to kind of go far from home and do something. So let's go over here on the map. Go in a direction we haven't been. And continue to gather as we go. Scrap this. Someone just brought me some supper. And we're having a treat tonight. For me, this is a big time treat. It's real high in iron, but it's also super high in cholesterol. And most people are probably grossed out by it. Braunschweiger. A Braunschweiger sandwich. No. Braunschweiger is some good stuff. It's like poor man's pate, I guess you'd say. And I'm a po' boy. Po' boy. Sticky. Let's kill this guy. Ooh, shot his head off. Shot his head clean off. Good job, little Sticky. Nice. A whole bunch of these. Always on the lookout for birds' nests, eggs for food, feathers for arrows. Am I thirsty? That's going to be an issue. We got to run back to the house real quick. Do I have an empty bottle on me? Nope. Yep, the heat's coming up. I'm going to put my sunglasses on. That'll help me a little bit with heat. And I also have a hat, which I don't see here. Am I still wearing it? Let's see. I'm gonna have to go grab that hat from the house. That'll cool me down some. Let me clear out some of these. I better do what's right and go get that first. Definitely want to cool down. Some bottled water. Drink one of those. Eat some food. And get our hat to cool down. Okay, where's that hat at? If I have to, I'll make another one. Gotta get my cowboy hat. There's my plant fiber hat. Where's my cowboy hat, though? Wonder if it got destroyed. May have gotten it broken. Cowboy hat was a little bit better. I looted that from a container. I looted a really nice coat, too, once I get into a cold area. Definitely don't want to wear that out here. It's a good way to die.
I got an idea. I'm gonna put on a coat and suicide that way.
The plant fibers, you go like this. Click them. Click recipes. Go over here to clothing. And the plant fiber hats. That'll cool you down. Wear that. And let's go over here and put away surplus stuff. I do want to grab some bottles. And then while we're running around, we'll be converting yucca into yucca drink. And that will keep us nice and hydrated. Yeah, I got 127 arrows, and that's plenty for right now. We're going to scrap this lead. Put away these seeds. Aloe vera. We don't need to bother with that right now, because I've got 5. First aid bandages, that should be plenty. Close this door here. We're going to head towards this marker again that I put over here. Always happy to find birds' nests. Get some iron fragments and stone. And let my stamina come back.